In 2001, Apple released G4 chip for laptops. The first one was PowerBook G4 Titanium. It had a black keyboard. Last PowerBook to natively support macOS 9. The bezels were extremely thin, even for 2025 standards. It was very loved because it had many ports very easily. You open the flip style rear panel and then you find everything. Also, it was very easy to upgrade and repair. The best for adding the storage media to a SATA parallel ATA SSD to install different versions of macOS X Tiger and also some Linux distributions if you wanted to use it nowadays. Later, this laptop got a redesign, PowerBook G4 Aluminium, the same style as the first generation Intel MacBook Pro. It had 2GB of RAM, the highest supported by G4 chip, and the fastest mobile G4 ever, 1.67 GHz processor. This laptop, as you saw in the movie American Pie The Bandcamp, had very good media performance video to be a true media producer. iBook G4 had many similarities with PowerBook G4. Talking about the hardware, it was available with a range from like 1 GHz to 1.2 GHz PowerPC G4 chip in both 12 and 14-inch size. The memory was around 1 GB max, 1.2 GB max, and it could only support macOS 10, the same as PowerBook G4 Aluminium. macOS 9 compatibility was removed into newer version of the G4 processor. After the very successful iMac G3, Apple released the eMac G4 as a cheaper alternative than iMac G4. It was the last Apple product featuring a 17-inch CRT screen. After that, Apple seriously ditched CRT forever. This computer had many ports on the side, the same as iMac G3, but obviously more modern ports like USB 2.0 instead of USB 1.1. The Mac config had only 1 GB of RAM, but a quite powerful 1.4 GHz G4 chip. The people that were pretty wealthy bought the iMac G4 Sunflower style. It had 1.25 GHz PowerPC G4 chip available in 15, 17 and 20-inch screen sizes. The ports were all on the back. It was quite a disadvantage if you were using it, but an advantage because they were all in the same place like on the PowerBook G4 Titanium. It also had pretty beautiful accessories like desk speakers and Apple keyboard. Talking about the last system using a G4 chip, Apple's desktop computer PowerMac G4. It also had the option of dual PowerPC G4 processors. It was produced from 1999 until 2003. Perfect for retro video audio production. It both supported macOS 9 and macOS X 10.4 Tiger. The highest configuration had dual 1.25 or dual 1.45 GHz G4 chip, and yes, also macOS 9 supported dual processors. So if you like retro gaming, retro video editing, production or anything else related to the G4 chip and macOS 9 early version of macOS 10, then PowerMac G4 is truly the machine to get. You cannot have higher performances using a G4 processor.